Kutoka Capitol Hill ambapo kiongozi wa kampeni za NASA Musalia Mudavadi anahutubu kwa sasa.
To assure the country that all the KIMs are loaded with the register of voters and that all SD cards are secured so as to guarantee successful biometric identification of voters. 3, that the Kenya Power and Lighting Company should provide uninterrupted power supply to the National Tallying Center at the Bomas of Kenya to ensure smooth operations. Indeed, they should also make sure that all the constituency tallying centers have uninterrupted power supply. 4th, that the current skewed deployment of security officers at the Bomas of Kenya be immediately withdrawn and a fresh deployment of security officers at the National Tallying Center be done in a manner that reflects the diversity and character of our nation. 5th, we have credible information about covert meetings the Commission CEO, Ezra Chiloba, has been having in a house in Kileleshwa with part of the Secretariat staff and senior Jubilee operatives geared towards sabotaging the successful conduct of the elections by the Commission. We wish to remind Mr. Chiloba that any attempts to subvert the will of the people will be robustly resisted and he will be held accountable for all transgressions in the electoral process. The officers involved in this heinous plot to undermine our democracy include the following. 1, Mr. Ezra Chiloba himself, Dr. Kamindo, Deputy Director Research at IEBC, Madam Anne Deritu, Mr. Josephat Yegon, Mr. Mohamed Hassan, Mr. Amos Gadesha, Mr. Kingori Mwangi, Chief Inspector Birech, and Assistant Inspector General Barumao. 6th, the issue of 11,000 polling stations having no network has just come up. Why is IEBC revealing this setback so late in the day? 25% of polling stations lacking network is a serious dereliction by IEBC. NASA and Kenyans as a whole should be told which stations these are. 7th, the idea that the IEBC staff will look for and move the stations to areas with network in order to transmit results may be ridiculous and an avenue for rigging. We therefore say to all Kenyans, we urge you to turn out like never before and let your voice be heard. Our democracy will no doubt show its resilience through your vote and vigilance to protect your vote. Let us give our country a new lease of life and a responsive leadership. End of statement.
Naam, ni Musalia Mudavadi pale akihutubu kutoka makao makuu ya NASA.